Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time, and then the moon shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Hippolyta, I will wed thee with pomp, with triumph, and with revelling.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned duke.
Thanks, good Egeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious duke, this man have interchanged love tokens with my child. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience to stubborn harshness. And my gracious duke, be it so she will not here before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law.
What say you, Hermia? Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with his judgment look.
I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure for ever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, whether if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun, to live a barren sister all your life.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Time to take pause, and by the next new moon upon that day either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's.
Scornful Lysander! True, he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render him, and she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his, my fortunes every way as fairly ranked. I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Nidar's daughter Helena, and won her soul, and she, sweet lady, dotes devoutly upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much. Demetrius, come, and come, Egeus, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up to death or to a vow of single life. Come, my Hippolyta, Demetrius and Egeus, go along.
With duty and desire we follow you.
Ay me, the course of true love never did run smooth.
Oh, hell, to choose love by another's eyes.
Hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child, and she respects me as her only son. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me then, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood a league without the town, there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. O happy fair! Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet air, more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night through Athens' gates we have devised to steal.
And in the wood where often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' food till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
Oh, how happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. Demetrius looked on Hermia's eyne. He hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hail some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go and tell him of fair Hermia's flight, then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But here in me now to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here?
Here, yes.
Here is a scroll of every man's name which is thought fit through all Athens to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night. Marry, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready?
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus, a lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
Oh, that will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
Oh, what is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
No, faith, let me not play a woman. I've a beard coming.
You shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you will. Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner. You, the lion's part. And, I hope, here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written, pray you? If it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring. Masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town, by moonlight. There will we rehearse. In the meantime, I will draw a bill of properties such as our play wants. I pray you, fail me not.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, thorough bush, thorough briar, over park, over pale, thorough flood, thorough fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon is sphere, and I serve the fairy queen to dew her orbs upon the green. Farewell, thou lob of spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all our elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell and wrath, because that she as her attendant hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon would have the child knight of his train to trace the forest wild. But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen, but they do swear that all the elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape and making quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he that frights the maidens of the villagery, skim milk, and sometimes labour in the quern, and bootless make the breathless hussif churn, and sometime make the drink to bear no balm, mislead night wanderers laughing at their harm? Those that hobgoblin call you and sweet Puck, you do their work and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speaks aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. But room, fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairy, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of Corin sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Hippolyta.
Didst thou not lead Theseus through the glimmering night, and make him break faith with Ariadne and Antiopa?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never, since the middle summer spring, met we on hill, in dale, forest, or mead, by paved fountain or by rushy brook, or in the beached margent of the sea, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes o'er the air, and thorough this distemperature we see the seasons alter. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter, change their wonted liveries, and the mazed world, by their increase, knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not that child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked traders on the flood, when we have laughed to see the sails conceive, and grow big-bellied with the wanton wind, her womb then rich with my young squire. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away! We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest a little western flower, before milk-white, now purple with love's wound, and maidens call it love in idleness.
I remember.
Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing that she waking looks upon, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. and ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. And who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood. Hence get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, but yet you draw not iron, for my heart is true as steel.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not, in plainest truth, tell you I do not nor I cannot love you?
And even for that I do love you the more.
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest have not such a heart as you.
Let me go, or if thou follow me, I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
Aye, in the temple, in the town, the field, you do me mischief. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Welcome, wanderer. Hast thou the flower there?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows. There sleeps Titania some time of the night. With the juice of this I'll streak her eyes, and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Effect it with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come, fairies. Soothe me now asleep, then to your offices, and let me rest.
Hence away, now all is well.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake. In thy eye that shall appear when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out a bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Two bosoms interchained with an oath. So then 2 bosoms and a single troth.
Gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off, in human modesty.
Amen. Here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Night and silence. Who is here? This is he, my master said, despiseth the Athenian maid, and ere the maiden sleeping sound. Pretty soul, churl, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love flow.
Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou, darkling, leave me so? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril. I alone will go.
Oh, I'm out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. But who is here? Lysander? On the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Oh, Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart.
Oh, do not say so, Lysander, say not so. Hermia loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough? Is not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can, deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency? Oh, good troth, you do me wrong, good sooth you do. Oh, that a lady of one man refused should of another therefore be abused.
Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near.
Help me, Lysander! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Ay me, for pity! What a dream was here! Lysander! What? Gone? Speak of all loves! I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I well perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
Are we all met?
Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
What have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What a plate award!
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savours sweet. So hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear, but hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than e'er played it.
If I were fair, Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We are haunted! Pray, masters! Fly, masters! Help!
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about around.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed.
Bless thee, Bottom! Bless thee! Thou art translated!
I see their knavery. If it's to make an ass of me, to fright me if they could, but I will not stir from this place. I will sing, that they shall hear I'm not afraid. The ousel cock so black of hue, with orange tawny bill, the throstle with his note so true, the wren with little quill.
Oh, what angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain sun cuckoo grey.
I pray thee, gentle mortals, sing again. Mine ear is much enamoured of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtues force perforce doth move me, on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that.
Thou art beautiful.
If I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wilt or no. I'm a spirit of no common rate, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. Fairies! Be kind and courteous to this gentleman, Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries. The honey bags steal from the humble bees, and for night tappers drop their waxen thighs, and light them at the fiery glowworm's eyes. To have my love to bed and to arise, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies, to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal!
I cry your worship's mercy heartily.
Come, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Oh, tie up my lover's tongue, bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awaked. Then what it was that next came in her eye, which she must dote on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit?
My mistress with a monster is in love. While she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of rude mechanicals were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thick-skin of that barren sort forsook his scene and entered in a break, when I did him at this advantage take an ass's knoll I fixed on his head. So at his sight away his fellows fly. I led them on in this distracted fear, when in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked and straight away loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice, as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so?
If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being o'ershoes in blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too.
I had rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among men.
I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege never to see me more.
No, there is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while I will remain. And sleep.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. About the wood, go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. Bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee.
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Look, when I vow, I weep. And vows so born, in their nativity all truth appears.
These vows are Hermia's.
I had no judgment when to her I swore. Demetrius loves Hermia, and he loves you not.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, to what, my love, shall I compare thine eyne? Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment. Can you not hate me as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too? You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius, for you love Hermia. And here, with all goodwill and all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield up you my part. And yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do till my death.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone, and now to Helen is it home returned, there to remain. Look, where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Dark night, thou art not by mine eye, Lysander, found. Mine ear, I thank it, brought me to thy sound. But why, unkindly, didst thou leave me so?
Hermia, the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so.
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Injurious Hermia, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul division? Is all the counsel that we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent, we, Hermia, have with our needles created both one flower, as if our hands, our sides, voices, and minds had been incorporate? And will you rent our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend?
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love Demetrius, who even but now did spur me with his foot to call me goddess, nymph, divine, and rare? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul, and tender me, forsooth, affection, but by your setting on, by your consent?
I understand not what you mean by this.
If you have any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare you well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Helen, I love thee, by my life I do. I swear by that which I will lose for thee, to prove him false who says I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it.
Quick, come.
Lysander, whereto tends all this?
Away, you Ethiop!
What change is this? Sweet love!
Thy love! Out, tawny Tartar, out! Demetrius, I will keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her? Strike her? Kill her dead? Although I hate Hermia, I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Am I not Hermia?
Aye, by my life. Be certain nothing truer, 'tis no jest, that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh me! You canker blossom! You thief of love! What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fie, thy faith! Fie, fie! You counterfeit! You puppet, you!
Puppet? Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. And are you grown so high in his esteem, because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach unto thine eyes.
Oh, I pray you, though you mock me, gentleman, let her not hurt me. Oh, when she is angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again? Nothing but low and little.
Get you gone, you dwarf! You minimus! You bead! You acorn!
Speak not of Helena. Take not her part, for if thou dost intend never so little show of love to her, thou shalt abide it.
Now follow, if thou darest, to try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow, nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You, mistress, all this coil is long of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you, no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands than mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I am amazed, and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else committ'st thy knaveries wilfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Hie, therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way. Like to Lysander sometime frame thy tongue, then stir Demetrius up with bitter wrong. And from each other look thou, lead them thus, till o'er their brows death counterfeiting sleep. Then Crush this herb into Lysander's eye, and make his eyeballs roll with wonted sight. When they next awake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. And back to Athens shall the lovers wend, whiles I in this affair do thee employ. I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy, and then I will her charmed eye release from monster's view, and all things shall be peace.
I will lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again. Thou runaway, thou coward, art thou fled? Speak. In some bush? Where dost thou hide thy head?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
When I come where he calls, then he is gone. I followed fast, but faster did he fly. That I am fallen in a dark, uneven way, and here will rest me.
Coward, why comest thou not?
Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay then, thou mock'st me. Go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed.
O weary night, O long and tedious night, abate thy hour, and sleep, that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, still me a while from mine own company.
Yet but 3. Come one more. 2 of both kinds make up 4. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe. I can no further crawl, no further go. Here will I rest me till the break of day.
On the ground sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye, and the country proverb known, that every man should take his own, in your waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill, the man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Cobweb, good Monsieur, get you your weapons in your hand, and kill me a red-hipped humblebee on the top of a thistle, and, oh, good Monsieur, bring me the honey bag. Give me your knife, Monsieur Mustard Seed. Help Cobweb to scratch. I must to the barber's, Monsieur, for methinks I'm marvellous hairy about the face. And I'm such a tender ass, if my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music.
Or say, sweet love, wilt thou desire us to eat? I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I'd rather have a handful or 2 of dried peas. But I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. Go. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the wood, I did upbraid her and fall out with her, when I had at my pleasure taunted her, and she in mild terms begged my patience. I then did ask for her changeling child, which straight she gave me, and her fairy sent to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And, gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that he, awaking when the others do, may all to Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents, but as a fierce fixation of a dream. But first I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Dian's bud or Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamoured of an ass.
There lies your love.
Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off this head.
Now when thou wakest, with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly, and blessed to all fair prosperity. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be wedded, with Theseus, all in jollity.
Fairy king, attend and mark, I do hear the morning lark.
Then, my queen, in silence sad, trip we after the night shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night, that I sleeping here was found, with these mortals on the ground.
My hounds are bred of the Spartan kind, so fluid, so sanded, and their heads are hung with ears that sweep away the morning dew. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep, and this Lysander. This Demetrius is. This Helena, old Nidar's Helena. I wonder at their being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the rites of May, and hearing our intent, came here in grace of our solemnity. But speak, Egeus, is this not the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go bid the huntsmen wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends. Saint Valentine is past. Begin these wood birds but to couple now.
Pardon, my lord.
I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How come this gentle concord in the world? That hatred is so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate, and fear no enmity?
My lord, I shall reply amazedly. Half sleep, half waking. But as yet I swear I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of Athenian law...
My lord, fair Helen told me of their stealth, and I in fury hither followed them. Fair Helena in fancy following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power, but by some power it is my love to Hermia, melted as the snow. Seems to me now as the remembrance of an idle gaud, which in my childhood I did dote upon. And all the faith, the virtue of my heart, the object and the pleasure of mine eye is only Helena. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia. Now I do love her, long for her, and will for evermore be true to her.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we will hear more anon. Egeus, I will overbear your will, for in the temple by and by with us these couples shall eternally be knit. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and undistinguishable.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye, when everything seems double.
I have found Demetrius like a jewel.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do you not think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yea, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why, then we are awake. Let's follow him, and by the way, let us recount our dreams.
Hey ho, God's my life. All of them stolen hence and left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he go about to expound this dream. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom.
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt he is transported.
If he come not, then the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it? Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple, and there is 2 or 3 lords and ladies more married. If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made men.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Bottom! Oh, most courageous day! Oh, most happy hour!
The Duke hath died. Get your apparel together. Meet presently at the palace. Every man look o'er his part, for the short and the long is, our play is preferred. No more words, away! Hey.
'Tis strange, my Theseus, that these lovers speak of.
Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies, that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends.
All the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy, and fresh days of love accompany your hearts. Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after-supper and bedtime? Philostrate, what abridgment have you for this evening?
A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love, Thisbe. Very tragical mirth.
Ah, how shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, but by 10 words, my lord, it is too long. There is not 1 word apt, 1 player fitted, and tragical, my noble lord, it is, for Pyramus therein doth kill himself.
What are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with this same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it. Go, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
With good will we come to show our simple skill, for our intent is for your delight. Gentles, this man is Pyramus, this beauteous lady Thisbe. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wall, which through wall's chink the lovers are content to whisper. This man with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine, for by moonshine did these lovers think no scorn. This grisly beast, which Lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe, coming first by night, did scare away, and as she fled, her mantle she did fall, which Lion vile with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. With blade he bravely broached his bloody breast, and Thisbe, tarrying in mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
In this same interlude it doth befall that I, one Snout by name, present a wall, that had in it a crannied hole or chink, through which the fearful lovers is to whisper.
Oh, Grimlock night, oh night, alack, alack. And thou, O wall, O lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Oh, yonder she comes.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moans, by parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones.
I see a voice, now will I to the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love thou art, my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt, I am thy lover's grace, and like Lysander am I trusty still.
And I, like Helen, till the fates me kill.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straight away?
Tide lift, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wool, my part discharged so, and being done, thus wool away doth go.
You ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear, know that I, one Snug the joiner, am a lion. Huh? Oh, roar!
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. Myself the man the moon do seem to be.
This is old Ninny's tomb. Ninus' tomb. Where is my love? Oh, roar.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. Oh, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be, oh dainty dock, oh dear? Thy mantle good, what stained with blood? Oh, wherefore nature didst thou lion's frame? Since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, come tears confound, out sword and wound the pap of Pyramus, I that left pap where art doth up. Thus die I, now am I dead, now am I fled, my soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light, moon, take thy flight. Now die, 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 die.
Asleep, my love? Oh, what, dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak, speak! What, quite dumb? Dead? Dead? A tomb must cover thy sweet eyes, these my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow cowslip cheeks are gone, are gone. O sisters free, come to me with hands as pale as milk, lay them in gore, since you have shore with shears' thread of silk. Tongue, not a word, come trusty sword. Come, blade, my breast imbrue. And farewell, friends. Thus the Thisbe ends. Adieu. Adieu. All right, yeah. Adieu.
The iron tongue of midnight hath tolled 12. 'Tis almost fairy time. Sweet friends, to bed. A fortnight hold we this solemnity in nightly revels and new jollity.
Through the house give gathering light, by the dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar.
Hand in hand with fairy grace, we shall bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be, and the issue there create ever shall be fortunate. So shall all the couples three ever true in loving be. Every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless, through this palace with sweet peace. And the owner of it blessed ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered ere, while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend, if you pardon, we will mend, and as I am an honest Puck, if we have unearned luck, now to scape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the Puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.